Welcome everybody, it's Telm. I actually haven't said that in a while, but whatever, we're going with it. So anyways, what we're going to be doing in this video is a complete breakdown of the map, of course our newest map that we just got dropped today, of course the Frozen Dawn. I keep forgetting the names because I mean they got a weird name thing going around with World War II zombies. This makes it a little difficult to remember the names, especially with all the thes. Actually this doesn't have a the in its title, but anyways, all besides the point, I'm just going to be doing a complete breakdown of the map. I say complete, but what I'm actually going to be focusing on here is just the normal things you're going to have when you're playing the map, like just where your wall guns are, your mystery box locations, your perks, the doors, and how much everything costs. So we're not going to be focusing on anything really related to the Easter egg steps because those are just going to be entirely separate videos. So again, just going to be focusing on the normal just gameplay stuff that you're going to be using every single game and not stuff that you're just going to be using when you're doing the Easter egg. So anyways, with that said, one actual thing I want to mention real quick is that I am not actually have access to a theater mode. So unfortunately, like normal, we're going to have to just run around with the last zombie. I know it's annoying and I do apologize, but it's the only way I could do it inside these non-Treyarch games because they don't have theater mode. It makes it a big old pain and it just makes it really hard to make these videos. But I do apologize for that in advance because I know how annoying this is. I've watched my videos back and I know it's annoying, but there's just nothing I can do about it when I'm not doing a non-Treyarch zombies game. But anyways, with all that said, let's actually jump into the breakdown of this map. And we're going to be starting over here at spawn. And look, there's a zombie already going to annoy us. But anyways, in spawn, you'll actually see yourself a teleporter. Now, you won't be able to activate this right away. Once you spawn in, you have to actually access the other teleporters first, which I'll be making a video talking about them, and of course Pack Punch, because they do relate to Pack Punch. But normally I would share the price, and as you guys can see right now in the gameplay, it says 1,000. But the thing is that the price really fluctuates as many times as you use it. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but just kind of starts at 250, then it jumps to 500, then after 500 it jumps up to 750, 1,000, then 1,250, which I think is the most, and then I think it drops back down to 250. I could be mistaken, I'm not sure how it works. Again, this is just a couple of hours after the map's released, so I'm not exactly sure how it works, but it works something like that. After that, you have, as always, your quick revive of the map, which is going to cost you 500 on solo, and of course, if you're playing co-op, it's going to cost you 1,500. The opposite side of that, you're going to have yourself your M30 Luftwaffe drilling, which is going to cost you 500, just as normal. Again, just spawn weapon gun. Now, you actually aren't going to be able to see the price of this gun, but this gun is going to cost you 500, and it is the machine pistol. Unfortunately, I bought it, so you're not actually going to see the price of it. But you guys are going to have to trust me. Plus, you guys probably played all the other maps, so you guys know it's 500. After that, you actually have a door, and normally I would show you myself opening these doors, but this door is not a normal door. It's a soul jar door. You have to feed souls, and then it opens. Hopefully, I'll have some sort of gameplay of it, but it just opens. And then, after that, it leads you down to the ice cave door, which this one you're going to have to buy with normal coins. And this door is going to cost you 750, and once you open that, you're actually going to see a couple zombies every single time, and you're going to see the new special zombie. But of course, it's not what we're focusing on. We're focusing on the things that you actually run into while you're playing this. Let me get the zombie away from me. But anyways, we're going to head to the left, and then we're going to regress a little bit. But to the left, we actually see some armor again. Plus, price fluctuates when you're messing with armor. So again, can't tell you any set price because it fluctuates after how many times you buy it. After that, you have your Type 100 for 750, which is going to always cost you that. But then you have a door to the Thulean Archives, which the Thulean Archives door is going to cost you 1,200, 250, which if you guys watch the past videos of these, you know this is a common thing with World War II zombies. But of course, it's just all the doors like to cost 1,200, 250, which is going to be common in this map also. Now, we're not going to head in here. We'll actually come back the other way because this is actually the better way to progress through this map, just going in this direction, so that's the reason why we're going this way. But on the way, of course, still in the ice caves, you're going to see the SVT-40, which is going to cost you 750 like it always does. Let me get this zombie off me again. Again, I can't apologize enough for this zombie. But after that, you actually run into a door for, again, 1,250. We'll just say that. It's easier to say. And you'll be able to access the morgue. And when you enter the morgue, you're actually going to see the Thompson or M1928 for 1,000 like it always is. From there, you actually have yourself some armor, which again, price fluctuates after how many times you buy it, so not really going to touch on price. Then you got yourself your melee perk, which is going to cost you 2,000 points all the time. Then you'll be able to head down. Now this is kind of interesting because these two doors that you're met with, actually wait, oh, I almost missed it. Oh, I apologize. MP40 for 1,000 right here, and of course it's just going to cost you 1,000, probably one of the best wall buy weapons in this game. Now this is interesting because you can take this door, which is going to be stairs, to the exact same place, because I show you right here that you would walk here and then there's just stuff, and you can look up there, and let's just run back and show you that this ledge leads to the exact same place, unless I missed a turn. But it'll just lead you right here, and this door will actually be the door to the Thick Trace. I don't know how to say the name of this area, but the door is going to cost you again 1250. Yeah, so once you open that, you'll be able to access this area. So we're going to digress. Holy crap, can I say words right now? That's why I never do live comms. Anyways, we're going to go through this area in a little bit, but we're going to digress a little bit and return to this area that we'll return to. But for now, let's head over here. So over here, we got our FG42 for 1,600, an absolute rip-off. Don't ever touch that gun ever. It's trash, overpriced. Anyways, you have a box location spawn, which it can never be the first spawn for it. It can move over here after spinning it so many times, but it will never start there. And there's actually a set place that we will get into in a little bit. Now we're going to head over here and we'll actually see the electric cherry perk, which is going to cost you 2,000. And then right here, we're actually going to see a door to the Overlook, which again is going to cost you 1,250 once again. But we're not going to go here. We're going to digress a little bit because we want to stop at a different area first. But still inside the whatever area, the poly whatever, you're actually going to have your grease gun for 1,000 like always. Now for the direction we're actually going to be going in, we're going to have a door going to the Blood Altar area. And this Blood Altar door is only going to cost you, compared to all the other doors, only 1,000. And once you enter this area, you're going to have the Lee Infield for 1,600. Again, a ripoff, don't ever touch it. Then if you turn the corner and head to the right, you're going to have the PPSH for 1,000. Trash gun, don't touch it. And then you're going to have your double tap for 2,000, just past that. Now you want to head back this way, but you have to watch out because, or maybe I just have to watch out because I love falling off this map, especially in this area, so, you know, it is what it is. But you're going to just be able to walk over here. You're going to see our second teleporter. Of course, they're not in really any direct order. You could enter them. In fact, I would recommend not going to this one first and heading to the one we'll be heading to in a little bit first. Actually, it really doesn't matter in all honesty, but regardless, you're going to have another teleporter. Again, the prices fluctuate and all that stuff as how many times you use it. Then you have a box location, and I'm pretty sure this is correct, but every single game you ever play, the box will automatically always be in this location. This is why it's probably the first area I head to every single game. So, of course, it's going to be there every single game, at least in my experience. I've already played a couple maps, and I can't imagine I've just got really lucky. It's the same place every time for me, but it's going to be there every single map you play. Now I'm going to do a little cutting here because I want to head back to the Overlook. So now entering into the Overlook, right to your left once you get here, you have the bar for 1,500. And from there, if you head down, you'll have yourself some stamina for 2,000 as it normally is. You head back in this direction, you have some armor. Again, prices fluctuate, so no need to really focus on that stuff. Then from there, you actually have a door heading to the Thulean Archives, but of course, you could be really buying this from either direction, so you could be buying it from the Thulean Archives to the Overlook, but of course, it really matters on your game, but I'm just doing this direction because this is how I normally buy the doors, and how I would recommend you guys buy the doors, because it's just better to buy it in this direction. But now entering the Thulean Archives, unlike last time, you'll actually see yourself a combat shotgun for 1,000 right as you get into your right. From there, you actually have a door for 750, one of the cheapest doors, heading to the Clockworks, or Gearworks, excuse me, not Clockworks, that's an awful anime, not to mention that it's trash. But anyways, we're not going to head down there because we'll loop around to that in a second. From there, you actually have another perk, and I think it's our final perk of the map, and that is Speed Cola, which is, again, going to, as always, cost you 1,000. Now, we'll actually come back to this area because we'll head over there in a little bit, but up here you actually have the M1 Garand for $12.50, which is a pretty good gun. Also, there's a hidden location behind this door once you put all the books, which, yeah, more areas of the maps will open when you do different steps of the Easter egg. But regardless, we already went to this direction. It's just going from the Ice Caves to the Thulean Archives, so, you know, it's just pretty much the same thing over again, so we're not really going to focus on that. But now heading into this hidden area right here, which is actually called the Passage, and to buy this door, it's only going to cost you $7.50, and again, it's the cheapest door in the game. When you enter there, you're going to see right away a wall buy for the Wafa 28 for 1,000, and after that, you actually have our only trap inside the entire game for 1,000. Now, it's not exactly the best trap or the most ideal trap to use, so I mean, it's not exactly a great trap, let's just say that. But after that, you'll see our final teleporter of this game, and again, the price fluctuates, so no need to mention its actual price. Then actually heading to our final area, we have another door. Of course, this is a separate door, keep that in mind, to the Gearworks. This is going to cost you $7.50 also. Now, there's really nothing to mention about the Gearworks, really map related. Probably Easter egg stuff related, but not really map related. But, of course, you'll have your STG 44 for 1,500 on the wall, and then from there, you'll have your door that we already looked at from the other angle, heading to the Thulean Archives. And, of course, this door is going to cost you $7.50. Of course, I already showed you from the other direction, so we don't really have to worry about it here. But anyways, that's going to be it for the entire map. So again, this was just a breakdown of the, I guess, important things when you're just like casually playing. I mean, this will help you when you're doing Easter eggs, or it just really get you familiar with the map. That's the main goal of this video. But of course, I can't apologize enough for the stupid last zombie I gotta deal with when I'm doing these stupid videos. Can't wait for Black Ops 4. Hopefully it has a stupid theater mode. Unless it doesn't, then that kind of sucks, and we're just going to have to deal with this for the rest of our lives. But again, until we get theater mode again, these videos are going to be not in the best quality. Now, a couple things about the map I want to mention real quick is that I am disappointed with the size of the map. I was hoping for a bigger map, but I mean, if you guys have seen the size of this zombies team, I think it's a little understandable, but at the same time, it's kind of disappointing nonetheless. But anyways, that's really it for the entire thing. But if you guys did enjoy the video, I'd love for you guys to just do all the normal YouTube stuff. Like, subscribe, bell, share, and especially bell. Also, comment, tell me what you guys think of the map so far. I know the map just barely came out, but I still want to hear what you guys are thinking about the map. Are you guys liking what you see? You guys not like the size of it, or maybe something I showed you guys in this video, you guys don't like it? Do you guys like the visuals? Anything like that, I'd love to hear what you guys are thinking of the map so far. But anyways, that's about it for me, and I'll probably catch you guys in my next stream, video, or whatever you guys are more interested in, or whichever one you guys tune into next. But I'm gonna go, and I'll catch you guys in my next stream or video. I just repeated myself, but anyways, latest guys.